You are one ugly motherfucker.
What is going on? I am Johnny Von Duke and you are watching Disney Channel. Why the fuck do I keep doing this intro?
Yeah, I'm sorry, there is no disclaimer with this video, because let me tell you, I will offer a disclaimer for what will be viewed as a lot of touchy subjects. Some guy that people desperately want to love despite being one of the most horrible human beings alive, yeah, that's something I'm not gonna offer a disclaimer over. So, if you're part of the Cherles fuck club, please, exit stage left. You know, like, we don't deal with pedophiles here on the channel, you know, we don't deal with sexual deviants. You know, that ain't our bag, that ain't our style, so if you're a part of this man's fan club, well, the stage is over there, buddy, please exit it. You know, there's a giant curtain, you know, it's red, walk right through it, well, we won't miss you at all. But yeah, and I couldn't have honestly found a better headline for this, because it's kind of exactly the punishment you would deserve in this scenario. So, yeah. Now, why am I going so hard on this random gay dude as a bi dude myself? You know, here's why I'm being so hard on it. You're a fucking pedo. You know, Cherles is just a groomer. He is disgusting. He's a horrible human being. I don't need to pull up links and evidence, man. Like, for as long as this man has had a pulse on the internet, this man, air quotes, you know, he has done nothing but make beauty products, bad YouTube vlogs, and overall, it's just been a fucking sexual predator. That's all there is to it. There are literal cases of this man finding like 16-year-olds and stuff like that, you know, 16-year-old men and shit like that. Well, 16-year-old boys, I should be saying in this case. You're not a man yet. Definitely ain't a man yet if you're willingly striking up a conversation with this dumbass. But, so it's like, yeah, there is tons of evidence out there. I don't even want to go over all the evidence, you know? Here, I'll do something nice for y'all, you know? I'll leave, like, links to tons of articles I can find that will hopefully sum it up. But even then, articles just love to go soft on this guy. You want to know why? You want to know why they go soft on him? Because he's gay. That's all there is to it. You know, as someone who knows gay people myself, as someone who knows lesbians myself, as someone who is bi myself, you know, I am by myself a lot of the times too, but it's like, buddy, I have not met someone who has managed to use one thing as a shield so big in my life. Like, this man has taken some that, like, 30 years ago, you know, like, 30 years ago, this wouldn't have been a defense whatsoever. Your ass would have been kicked all the fucking same. You know, hell, let's go a little bit earlier, 20 years ago, you know. If this was as early as the 2000s this was happening, this man wouldn't be on the streets. I would argue he wouldn't, you know, he wouldn't be with us right now. Let's not beat around the bush. Reality is, being gay and being bi, being lesbian, being trans, all this shit, being LGBTQ+, all that happy crap, you know. As someone, unfortunately, in that whole bubble myself, I have never seen something that shouldn't be a defense become a defense so fucking quick, and it is disgusting. It really is disgusting. Now, you can see the video in the background, assuming it isn't blurred out. This news scoop came to me from Optimus, you know, and, I'm sorry, but after seeing the Optimus video, you know, I just can't take it anymore. I want to see this man gone, because this guy was literally going to straight people, like straight underage teens, and pressuring them to... Do I need to say it? I don't need to say it. It's disgusting to say it. Like, this man is just fucked up. He is horrible. And Cherles, congratulations. The headline is accurate. You probably should have. And I don't say that for many human beings, you know. Charles Manson could be right next... Well, I'd probably say it for Charles Manson. Here, let me think some real quick. Quando Rondo, you know, I used to like his music and all that stuff. He's an artist. We did a video on him before this one, actually. It's like he could be in the room next to me, you know, I'd be calling him out all the same. You know, it doesn't matter that he's fucking black, you know, doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, what your sexuality is. You know, we have been covering so many news stories recently. Like, seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if Quando Rondo actually does try to use his skin tone as a defense, considering everything that's been going on in the modern year. Wouldn't be surprised of it. I mean, hey, my people didn't need to do that. We just ate the Trail of Tears like fucking God's green earth, man. We took that Trail of Tears and we mastered it. We almost went extinct because of it, but we still mastered it. And we never once needed to use our skin tone as a justification, even though I am paler than the other variants. So, enough about Quando Rondo, though, and more on focusing on James Charles. Like, these guys, man, I want to take them and burn them in motor oil. You know, I kind of want to grind up their guts and their bones and just shit them out of my ass. You know, I want to wipe my ass with an alcoholic pad too, just so it burns, so I can kill off all the bacteria left behind by peoples like James Charles and Quando Rondo, you know? And it's so ridiculous because, here on, what's this guy's net worth even? You know what, before we go on the rant, here we go. What do we got? What's his net worth? 22 million. Okay. So let's take this a little step further now. 22 million. Okay. So the last video we did was on Quando Rondo, okay? That man's net worth was only 2 million. Already more than I'll make right now in this year. So this guy is worth 22 million. This guy is worth 22 million. So what's the justification? You could buy all the fucking strippers you want. Let's not beat around the bush, okay? Let's not beat around the bush, okay? This guy is already committing crimes, so let's just play the crime game right now, okay? So you could buy all the strippers, hoes, blow, you know, you could buy literally all of this for like pennies on the dollar in your instance, okay? To you, this would be literal pennies on the dollar, just paying for this type of shit straight out, okay? No, I'm not saying pay for sex, okay? We're not saying that. That's not our bag. That's not our cup of tea. Get out of here with that stuff. But he's already proposed the scenario, basically, so let's just follow through with this, okay? So he has the money. He could have just done this in a less gray area, paid for it, and gotten people of age, you know? So there's that at least. He has the money definitely to convince people to do it legally. So there's that. Not that I'm saying you should either do that, but a lot better considering what he's currently getting hit for. You know, sexual assault of a minor, basically. So let's take it a little step further. Okay, so you have all this money. You know, you were the type of people who could literally buy out their city, and it wouldn't matter. Like, you could literally be having different blocks of people blowing you every day of the week, and yet you're choosing to do dumb shit like this. You see, this is what I love, and this is what I hate. Because listen, just in Lancaster City alone, I'm not going to name names. Everyone knows about this if you live in the city. It's mostly called Water Street. But like, yeah, hey, there are people you can pay for certain services, man. There are people you can definitely pay for certain services. And listen, Lancaster City isn't even that high end on that type of shit, you know? We are pretty small scale in the grand scheme of things. And considering this person is a lot richer, can go almost anywhere, to any city, any town in the country, and world abroad clearly at 22 million, you know, I can believe that it should be thoroughly possible for this man, one way or to another, to get someone of age to consent to all this shit. You know, he definitely has the money for it. I'm just saying, you know, no, again, I'm not saying money, like, pay for sex is a justification to this. It's not. But I'm just saying, buddy, yeah, you could have gone about this in a less ambiguous area. You know, you could have stayed above board. You could have stayed above age. You had the funds for it. And yet, you still chose to be a disgusting pedophile. That's all there is to it. This fucker right here, this is the face of a goddamn pedophile. And listen, I'm not gonna say it myself, but you know, this headline on the article, it's pretty accurate. It's pretty damn accurate. And I'm sorry, I know this is an aggressive video, this is an aggressive stance, but I've had it up to here this year, okay? Like, we aren't even over with the year. We aren't even in October yet. Let me make that clear. We're not even into October yet. You know, this year I've been finding so many people. Not this guy. I never once watched this guy at all beforehand, before all the controversy started coming out, because I needed to know who the fuck this guy was. But, you know, going back to like a Quando Rondo and other artists and all that stuff. Not Cardi B. I fucking hate Cardi B. But, you know, just this year, the amount of people I used to respect who have turned out to be scumbags, you know, it already has me pissed off. You know, that alone already has me pissed off. But then you have fuckers like this, you know, just bringing a bad name onto other people who are unfortunately in his categories, you know, the gays, the lesbians, the trans, and all that stuff. You know, it's horrible. It really is fucking horrible, and it shouldn't be a reality. It just shouldn't. People like this shouldn't exist, because it's bad enough that he has a fan base of people that's gonna be all torn up and fucking disgusted over this. You know, that's already bad enough. But then you consider the fact the bubble he's hurting, or rather, the several bubbles that he's hurting, the several groups of people that he's hurting. Not even the people directly, like, in the direct line of path with what he's been doing here, you know? So, it's like, bro, just go fuck yourself. Like, get out of here. You don't deserve to be on this planet. Go to fucking Mars. Actually, we don't want you on Mars either, because we're trying to colonize that eventually, yeah. Go to Pluto. You know, just, Pluto is a nice place. It's cold, it's barren, you won't last more than 5 minutes. Or 30 seconds, rather. So, you know, it's perfect. It's very perfect. I have been Johnny Von Duke. I am gonna, hopefully, not do this to James Charles. And, I'll see you all in the next video. Take it away, other me. Woo.
Yeah, I hoped you all enjoyed the video. It's pretty much a nothing burger, but if you've been watching my channel for all 8 years that's existed, you should know that's kind of what we do here. Anyway, if you somehow found yourself enjoying it, click over here to watch another video, click over here to watch another degenerate video, click here to subscribe to my channel, then click down there for, well, whatever lazy lack of originality content I put there. Anyway, get the fuck out of here, you filthy animal. Goodbye.